Yo, what's going on, guys? Please excuse the interruptions just for this poll question installment. I had the hiccups and I can't stop it. Nothing I can do. Today we're covering chapter 136 poll question for its chapter rating. Chapter came out approximately 2 weeks ago or so. We are currently waiting on the next release, but we have no information. So let's hop right into it. Asking your chapter ratings for 136, it looks like it totaled 2% of people out of 138 votes voted for the 1 and 2 stars. 9% voted for 3 stars. 40% voted for 4 stars. And 50% voted for 5 stars. So it's safe to say the vast majority of individuals, or at least half, do think the chapter was great. I wonder how many of those guys were just sucking up. But let's see from our patrons who can start off first. Let's go with Spectre A. By the way, we got some guys from the Discord in here. What's going on?
Hey, yeah.
So,
Just feel free to comment on anybody's statement or anything. So starting off with Spectre 8, he says, Garou alone could make it 5 stars, but it wasn't all hype from start to finish. So 4. We had a clear motivation for Garou and in a new amazing form that was massive. Besides that, our faves all got together. Glad Flashy wasn't there. Trashy Flash. Oh, damn, man. As Child Emperor always wanted. Nice character development for a mind. Takedown Master made a cool entry, and everyone was happy to see him, which was nice considering he wasn't really shown lately. Atomic chilled for once. Everyone was naked. What a summary, bro. Pooty was Peter gazing. What? Wholesome. It felt like the calm before the storm. Great transition shot there. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say like great, but it definitely felt like the calm before the storm. Knowing the circumstances all these guys ended their fights in, definitely. Let's see. Okay, that's it for the patrons. Alright, so let's start with Ascalad Mike. What's good, bro? Ascalad says, to get to see Garou again after all these redraws was breathtaking. Can't wait for more of him in 2021 when things are starting to heat up fast.
Yeah, in summer when we finally get the next chapter.
Did I hear a rumor in Discord that a hiatus was possible?
I haven't heard anything about that, but it wouldn't surprise me knowing the schedule.
Have you heard anything, Taki?
nah, I didn't see anything like that. I heard Ningen claiming Murata's on holiday. But Ningen will say anything about Murata, so.
Or is he going to go on holiday and lock down his back garden?
You already know it. Alright, next we have Agastya votes. What's good, bro? Agastya says, this chapter certainly hit the right spots for me. We finally got to see Garou's true goal and how he plans on reaching there. When he transformed yet again, which had an awesome panel. Definitely one of the best Garou panels Murata had damn it, made so far. Darkshine's internal conflict was pushed aside thanks to Pooty and Amai, giving him a much needed pep talk to get him back to his senses. And to top it off, the S-Class are finally working together, something which rarely happens. The last time I saw the S-Class work together was when they were fighting Melzagard, and even then, it wasn't a full team effort. Memorable. This chapter was definitely one of the better One Punch Man chapters to come out this year. 5 out of 5 rating. What do
Is
you guys
that
think?
not including the redraws? Because there's only been like 3 chapters come out this year that are new. Well, maybe more than that, but you know, you get the point.
Probably like, I heard 13.
What, new? Not
Yeah.
redrawn?
Yeah, I
Fuck
heard.
no, definitely not 13. Can't be.
Gotta be, because we were bi-weekly for a good, I want to say like the first few months.
That's a point, yeah. Redraws didn't kick in until, what was it, late spring?
I want to say so. We got pretty devastated, but it's been a while now. It's hard to tell. I feel like it's been like 3 to 5 months, or like we've been in this like lull.
Honestly, if Murata did go on hiatus, I would have liked him to do it earlier, you know, just said, hey guys, I gotta redraw a bunch of stuff, you won't see me for a while and I'm gonna get it all done in one go, and then we could have just, you know, resumed as normal after that. That would have been a lot nicer, in my opinion.
Have we ever gotten multitudes of chapters in one go?
Not by my memory.
The webcomic does it though, right?
The webcomic sometimes releases 2 at a time, but
the
I'm
release
not
record
sure
is
about
still...
the manga. Also, with the webcomic, one just kind of releases whenever the hell he feels like it. There's even less of a schedule than the manga, so.
I couldn't tolerate it. I can't tolerate this.
Yeah, sometimes one will release, you'll get 2 chapters one month, then 2 chapters another month, and that's a treat, and then you won't get any more chapters for half a year.
Alright, next we have Masterpiece, the True Dragon Slayer King. It's good, bro. He says, love the Garou stuff, and there was a great scene with Amai talking while Darkshine fights. But I'm waiting to get past the transition-y stuff. Hopefully Murata delivers another chapter soon. 4 out of 5.
That guy sounds hella credible.
Yeah, I think the Tatsumaki fight had a lot to do with like the law. I know people were like complaining. At least I was complaining about the design and stuff of Sairochi. So it was definitely confusing and weird for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Next we have remember me, 5 stars because I like when rocks crush people.
A simple man.
What? Your boy. He says, well, first of all, I'm a huge Garou fanboy, so instantly that'd be a 4-star chat. It'd be a 4-star just for seeing the panels alone. But since we also got to see more of Garou's character and further explanation of his motivation, I pushed this chapter to a 5-star.
Getting some buzzing from your mic, Takion, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Like unplug and plug it back in. Oh, yeah, it's big heavy now.
Oof.
The stuff with the Mayan Darkshine was also welcome in my book. Personally, I don't think it was too terribly out of pocket for Amai to support Darkshine. Unlike plain Orochi. Since he was still being an a-hole about it.
I thought Amai was pretty in character there. He had his unreasonable anger at other people, even though he was the first one to actually start begging Tatsumaki to help out. But I kind of liked how he did actually try to pick Darkshine up rather than just kick him in the face a bunch.
He did that too, though.
Yeah, but you know, he tried to help Perry in picking Darkshine up, in his own way, of course. But he tried, and bled from the eyes. I still don't understand that, but you know.
There's something up with him. Yeah, after a few guys like showed me some different perspectives, I definitely agree that it's it's not too out of character for Maya. Like, and also to see new portions of a character isn't too like, it's not outlandish. It almost fits. But let's see if he actually like there's some retaliation from it. Like, he's not just talk.
Yeah. He is a hero after all. After all, he does care that Darkshine is a hero and needs to act like a hero and not just cower in a ball. However, he has a unique perspective on it compared to the other heroes. Much more severe.
Very unique. Mario Alvira says, "This is set up, and it's still so good and hype." Guess you like seeing those zombie cheeks. The Hunter says, "This chapter is Chef's Kiss."
What?
All right. Montagatal says 5 stars. Constant, consistent greatness from 1 out to 1. Not every chapter can be a blast chapter. Now, that doesn't mean it still can't be 5-star chapters out there. I wasn't giving any claim. You were just saying why. Like, what, nigga? That's. I guess. I don't know if there's anything constant about this besides like the quality of art.
Yeah. When the chapters actually come out, they are consistently good, but few and far between because of the redraw season.
Fucking redraw. Grizzly Rants says 4-star. They had a great calm before the storm. I guess Grizzly has a channel. Up next we have S3L. These dogs better not start barking and fighting. S3L, oh, fucking dogs, bro. Alright. S3L says the new chapter was a good one, but I hate the fact that it was only Darkshine. We didn't even get a cool fight scene. I mean, we saw a Darkshine versus Sairochi, but so damn short. The part that saves the chapter was Garou's appearance. But we all know Grim likes this chapter because Zombie Man's ass on panel. Also, I think Genus is dead. You gay as 3L. Genus is not dead.
I mean, not every chapter can be a fight chapter. There has to be, moments of calm. You can't just... I mean, we've literally just come off the back of Tatsumaki versus Sairochi. So, if we were to just go straight into... Oh, man. Imagine... So you have Drive Knight fighting Sakarochi as well. So you would have several chapters with like 4 or 5 chapters. Was it Tatsumaki versus Sakarochi? Something like that. It was quite a long fight. And Sakarochi is still alive, still fighting Drive Knight. That would be like, almost 6 chapters in a row of the same villain being fought. You've got to have a moment to chill and cover some other stuff as well.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello there.
You gotta turn your volume up
Hello?
a little bit more. Is that the highest it'll go?
Yeah.
There you go. What's up, bro? You gotta be unmuted, though.
What was that?
Said you gotta be unmuted. We're streaming here.
Oh.
Yeah, you can be here. Just unmute. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So let's continue. Next, we have Young Brats. He says, "Now we need to wait another 2 months to get in the chapter. And I got a feeling we're gonna get a big chapter before Christmas. Before Christmas,
There's a lot of cap in that statement.
Yeah.
We're not
Wow.
getting anything. We're gonna get a redraw, and it's gonna be about the Mercs fighting Given Yes, sir. Yep. And if it's not that, it's gonna be about how the ninjas got away from Saitama and Shouden. I don't know. If we do get I mean, I think we could get a good chapter for Christmas, but you know, knowing Murata,
You think we're getting a chapter before Christmas?
I think we'll get it either Christmas Day is Friday. I'm pretty sure we'll get it that day. Maybe. Like,
It would
regardless
make
of if it's a
sense.
redraw or a chapter, like an actual chapter moving forward in the story, I'm pretty sure we'll get it on Friday.
Friday lands bang on Christmas, so
Yes, sir.
it would work.
Yeah. I don't know. Just don't get your hopes up too much, Grim. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I think the last time, did we get a chapter before Christmas last year?
I don't remember.
I know
The
we
only
did a
thing I
Christmas-
remember of the Christmas chapters last year was that the Phoenix Man fight had the Christmas front cover with Fubuki and Tatsumaki on it. That's all I remember.
I hope
remember
the
that,
chapter that we might.
I used the cover page, the little chibi Christmas cover page for the podcast.
I just hope we get a break from redraws for a while. I want new content.
Yeah. I don't remember
also-
who said it, but someone said that was it Smurf? I don't remember who said it, but they said that he won't be doing any more redraws until the volume release. I don't remember what he said, but he said something like that. So he said we shouldn't get any new chapters, any redraws for a while.
Yeah,
But
didn't they say they've covered the next volume release for redraws?
yeah, I think. So
Where did they say that? On the
according to
tweet?
that,
On a tweet?
what do you say? Say that again?
Where did they say that?
Listen, I'm just a messenger. I don't know.
Oh wait, is this Tatsu?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I can't recognize you with the name. What's up?
Oh yeah, I'm just chilling. I was in another VC playing Among Us.
I'm just
Next we have,
vibing as well.
let me see. Oh, here it is. Amari Gatle says, he said he is done with volume 23, so the next update will probably be a new chapter, not a redraw. Was 23 the one that
Thank
just came out?
I guess.
It would be nice to have, at least a month or two of straight new chapters.
You mean 2 chapters? Okay.
Maybe 4.
Okay, if it was two
Oh, yeah,
if it was
true,
just two chapters,
true.
like some
Yeah,
like
oh,
plot,
Bi-weekly.
even
yeah.
just, like-
okay.
even just 2 chapters with like some plot progression would be great. Like honestly, that's
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Cyclist. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I
sick
don't know.
of it.
I just want Garou, dude.
Yeah, he's looking kind of weird right
Kinda
now.
cross,
I don't
yeah.
know. He might. I mean, Darkshine said he doesn't think anybody could take him right now. I don't know. He might be spitting.
Fuck out of here.
Or he might get on the surface and solo Tatsumaki. I
No
don't know.
one. I don't think anyone on the surface besides like Tatsumaki. I'm not gonna get into this. Whatever. I know.
I don't know. Garou.
Garu's
weird.
going to have to get one hell of a boost to be able to beat Tatsumaki.
He might get it though. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
In the
he'll
redraw,
have to get,
Child
like,
said
a-
he has another secret weapon.
When was? Oh, here we go again. He's gonna pull off the pre-redraw Brave Giant. Here we go. Oh boy.
focus
Well, wait.
upon-
Is this? Did he actually say that?
I legit remember. I think it's like. I forgot where. I think it's the most recent redraw where they're on the surface. I think he says that. Yeah. I think it's when the Mizuki and the guys are questioning him about going back down, and he says it's not like I don't
Maybe
have another
he'll-
secret weapon.
Maybe Metal Knight would do something against Garou. Maybe Metal Knight would show up for that.
Just fucking nukes the whole battleground.
I mean,
Yeah.
we weren't expecting the the interference of Metal Bat and Tank Top in this chapter or in this arc, and they've just arrived. So
Oh yeah, they're gonna arrive. And they're gonna probably like help against the Cadres, and then Garou if he shows up. around that time.
How's Metalbat gonna get there? Hopefully he got to the inside of the barrier before Tatsumaki put it up. Because he was
Nah,
still
he
running
did.
there,
I don't
wasn't
think
he?
he did.
If he did, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's like
That would be funny. We see him like banging on the barrier, let him in.
Yeah,
Let me in! Let me in!
Yeah, that would be funny.
and he just like breaks through the fucking fighting spear or something.
Right.
I wouldn't put it past Murata or one to like tease
He
us with
picks
that.
up the barrier and throws it.
Nah, he's not letting
Yeah,
him
he
come in.
uses the dragon thing and dragon slashing thing and gets in. I don't know.
Yeah,
He spends the entire
dragon.
fight. The death of Garou in and everybody
I'm
else.
glad. Yeah,
That's tough.
I'm glad Drive Knight's doing something. Like Drive Knight hasn't done much like in the past chapter, but glad he's actually doing something now.
I'm confused about his positioning here because I'm not sure if this is supposed to raise his stock or decrease his stock decrease the stock of Sairochi, because it's clear that she's not as powerful as she was before, but like Darshan's being pretty consistent. He even tanked one of the attacks that she threw at him. So
I think he didn't need to use like this flight mode against like Nyan, and like he just used like the ground mode against Nyan. Maybe just like he's always had this. He just didn't need to use it before. I don't know.
no, I think so too. I think that this is a form that he's always had. But I'm just saying, like, Sairochi seems
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
weak now to be like to have Drive
Yeah,
fighting him.
after what? Yeah, Sairochi like separated from like the big mess of like Orochi, so like she's way weaker now. After like
Yeah, she's not being
Tatsumaki turned like a
constantly
like-
beefed up by all the blood.
Yep. Next is Stardust 67. He says, funny how whenever a chapter covers webcomic shit, people love it. But whenever it's clearly Murata's decisions, they hate it.
I hate it regardless. I don't know what he's talking about, but
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about there either.
Good. I definitely am not sure about it, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I could definitely see that. Like, I think I found myself in that habit of like blaming anything that I dislike on Murata possibly being the editor, because the beginning of this arc was crazy. Like the build up for this arc was crazy. Like even past arcs have been like just crazy good. I've had no issues with like any of it, but like this arc, man, like we've just been played with redraws and reiterations and changes that have made the story worse, in my opinion. Like we talked about it in the podcast, but there's a lot more show and tell, or there's a lot more telling instead of showing going on in these past like recent reiterations. Since like the Child Emperor that was the main one when we saw the Child Emperor redraw, the Rescue Team's reiteration as well, or Eon's reiteration as well. Like those are all changes to add emotional development and stuff, and it's like it feels like forced. It feels like they're telling us that these guys are emotional and they're like, you know, they're growing or whatever, instead of it's just like seeing how
There's also, I think there's a lot of webcomic readers that are seeing, because a lot of this stuff, like with the Psychorochi and stuff, never happened in the webcomic. A lot of the webcomic readers are seeing it as just a big tangent that doesn't need to happen, just slowing it down.
Okay.
I think that could be part of it as well.
Okay. Yeah, there. Okay, now I agree. Yeah. I do think whoever made that comment is telling the truth, because, I mean, if we just go by only the server, I mean, usually when we're actually progressing in the manga and it's in correlation to something that happened in the webcomic, there's definitely not as much negativity towards it in comparison to like the redraws with certain things that have never been done in the in the webcomic, including Sairochi, like you said. Yeah.
There's also, like Grim was saying, when it was progressing normally without all the redraws, everything felt concise. It got done what it needed to get done, nothing more, nothing less, and we had awesome panels and artwork and awesome fights. But now it just feels kind of bloated. Like there's, like he said, it's telling more than it's showing. It's doing more than it needs to, but not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah. So fair enough. Comment started 67.
Yeah.
Robo Ghost says Garou's monster transformations in a my speech. If only Murata was consistent.
Wait,
what?
What do you? Hold up. Say that again.
He says Garou's monster transformation in a my speech. ... If only Murata was consistent.
What does he mean by that?
I don't.
I think
I don't
I
follow.
think he's saying that this is good, and if only we got this more often, kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay. I
Oh.
mean, I don't know how I feel about the Amai thing, but I'm Gar sure. I'm pretty sure I would prefer Amai as that character who isn't. I mean, I guess in this situation with Darkshine, he could definitely relate to it, which is probably why he said it. But I would prefer that not be consistent. I prefer that to be something that just happens like once a blue moon or something, like never actively. Garou sure, but I mean,
This is the first time we've ever seen a Mai not trying to actively bring someone down.
yeah.
Well, I think like they're trying to like. Well, Murata is trying to like make Amai seem like a better person than he was in like pre-redraws, because like before he just like slaughtered the mercenaries.
The weird thing is I preferred him before, but that's tough.
Yes. I really preferred
Yeah.
mine before. 100%. Like,
I don't mind either way. I'm like, me personally, I don't mind either way. I'm just like, whatever. I don't really
I
care
like a
about
lot of the new. I don't know what can we call them reveals with the Mai when he was when he got stabbed in the eye and it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a cracked face.
Yeah, that
Like,
was cool.
That stuff
Yeah.
was cool.
yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, like he's actually a monster. But
But when it comes to like, do I want to say somewhat character development to an extent? It's like I definitely preferred how he was before the redraw, and even now. I mean, I guess the situation with Darkshine, he is reflecting back on his situation and then just telling Darkshine about his. I don't see that as a problem, but that being consistent, like him doing that a lot more throughout the series as we progress, I don't know about that.
I like it. I'm just, but I understand why you wouldn't. Yeah, I know. I won't. Yeah, I know.
You know what the perfect example, or what almost shows that Murata can still do it, but he's choosing to like fuck it up, or it's just being badly reiterated in redraws, is the Garou Tario interaction. Perfect sequence. We see Garou talking about becoming evil, doing all this evil stuff, and then we get a panel of Tario. His eyes, like the evil breaks apart from his eye, and then we see the sequence. The next panel is him like struggling against it, and then he turns to the real evil Garou. That's perfect stereotypical One Punch Man development. You see exactly what's going on there. You see that Tario is the catalyst of impeding that that transformation. You see that Tario to this day is the catalyst inside of Garou's head for like grounding him in humanity. And as he's
Yeah.
reaching farther and farther heights away from that anchor, like we saw what happened. He finally actually did turn into a monster, as far as you can tell right now. So like, to me, that's regular One Punch Man storytelling, where like he doesn't have to tell you, he shows you, and you can understand it clearly, no matter who you are, no matter what language you speak. You can understand exactly what's going on. But here, it's like I mentioned in the podcast, this whole Zombie Man Child Emperor relationship is weird. Like, he was supposed to have a teacher-student relationship with Metal Knight, and it was like it made sense because they were both tech specialists. But
Right.
this like bio-humanoid like monster, or whatever, like linking with this kid, and like they're making all the moments where they're like connecting super emotional and mushy. Like, it's really weird. Like, it's like I don't want to say it again, but it's like it seems kind of like misintentioned.
Forced.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Forced.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Zombie Man thing. I mean, I like that Zombie Man is being shown differently than usual, but Child Emperor, that's I don't know.
It seems to me like Zombie Man is being compared with a Mai a lot because he's banging heads with a Mai on the surface in chapter 136, making jokes about it. Where a Mai is a very kind of severe, very strict, does things his way kind of character. Zombie Man is much more relaxed and chilled out and
Yeah,
down
like
to
I like
help
that
people.
interaction. That's cool.
Zombie Man just vibes. I like that. I like that. Man.
Just
He
a great
vibes.
guy.
Yeah, he's just like genuinely a good person. He just vibes around.
I don't like the lovey-dovey mushy shit though. Like, especially with how he was talking to Child in the last not the most recent redraw, but the one right before this, where we got an addition to the 101. I guess it was an extension to 101, where he actually got his fight, but it was in Child Emperor's Phoenix redraw.
Oh, yeah, when he was Child Emperor was like breaking down, and then Zombie Man was
Called
What do
him.
you
Yeah,
say?
it just came out of nowhere. Like Zombie Man had no reason to call Child Emperor at that moment, yet he did anyway,
Exactly.
and
He
said
was-
the exact same
Maybe,
thing he needed to say.
maybe Zombie Man's just like a cool dude, and they're friends and stuff. But that's understandable.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Okay.
Maybe they're just friends.
Yeah, friends. All right. Last we have it's not deal. He said,
Deal.
seeing Garou was refreshing and hype as fuck, of course. 2, I don't really have a problem with Amai's development. I think we clarified that it's suitable to an extent, but we'd like to see more non-verbal depiction, or what's the proper term for that? When it's like, I know the phrase is like show not tell, but is there like a literature word for that?
Probably.
Oh,
I think it's
I wouldn't know.
conveyance. I'm pretty sure.
Show not tell.
I think it's conveyance or something.
Convey, yeah. Either way, like, he's definitely slacking on that in these redraws, man. Like, especially with this Phoenix Space thing, man. The Phoenix Space is the biggest example of the whole show or tell not show or tell or show not tell dilemma that we have here. Like, you didn't need all that. He was doing great. Like, to me, the storyline for Child Emperor was his growth and him showing that he's proving that he is competent by going through all these obstacles and like looking cool and badass as he's doing it, dealing with all this like tough stuff, making it out and keep going. But like, he's literally crying now. Like, we all made. I remember even myself in the beginning when we first meeting Child, I bitched him, I made fun of him because he started crying or whatever whenever like Phoenix was bodying his ass, and then he came out with that thing.
Dude, he's literally a child, though. You have to remember.
So,
Yeah,
bruh,
but he's
But I
mentally a
think,
lot
like-
more advanced than his age.
Right. I think the point of his
but he's
character
still a
is to
kid.
show that despite his age, he can be up there with the other individuals of the S class. So having that happen, I mean, to an extent, I see why it was done, but I don't. It's weird.
bro, he literally hugged his puppy robot, bro.
Yeah, because he's just fucking.
I
child.
mean,
He's still. A
Wouldn't
kid.
you? He's cute.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't
He
know.
could be a genius, but he's still like a kid.
Oh, trash.
Yeah, I'd cuddle with the.
I like the grown
pup,
man
yeah.
child, bro. Grown man child in the redraw, bro. Yeah, I just clapped it.
I mean, intelligence and. I mean, there's a difference between like intelligence and emotional maturity.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's the removal of emotional maturity that I'm upset with.
I was more upset with the fact that it removed all the tension from the fight completely.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Bro. The other fight was just like, what made it great was the actual release schedule. This is one of the few times where the release schedule was good because I remember in the podcast, even some of the webcomic readers, they didn't know what was going on. They didn't have Phoenix Man go to this extent in the webcomic. And I think it was like 2 or 3 chapters in a row, we were questioning, like, is he coming back? Is he dead? Is he dead? And then he kept coming back every single time. And it got greater and stronger every single time from the fifth strike all the way to the Nova. So, like, those are the things that made the beginning of this arc great. Like, all the heroes coming in, meeting these crazy-ass monsters, the flashy fight, the atomic fight. Like, everything along the way has been so great. But, like, this Tatsu law and, like, this redraw law.
Yeah, I miss being excited. Because we had the schedule, we knew when a chapter was coming, so everyone got excited. Like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Especially, as you said, if it's stuff that didn't happen in the webcomic, even the webcomic readers are getting excited too. Because, you know, we don't know what's ahead of us, and that was cool, but now the schedule's gone to hell. It's hard to get excited anymore, because we don't even know when the chapters are coming, never mind what's going to be in them.
Exactly. 100%. Well put. That's the current obstacle. That lays it out clearly. It's hard to get excited because we don't know when it's going to come out, let alone what's going to be in it. And for number 3, he says, I can't handle another Jet Sairochi chapter.
I'm gonna just say this right now. It's definitely not gonna end. Oh, it's not gonna end next chapter. We're gonna get like
Yeah, I don't think
so. Get like 4 more chapters with it. It's tough.
She's going to power back up.
Definitely not. No, definitely not.
If he powers up, I'm probably gonna drop One Punch for a couple months.
I remember saying something in the Discord back in August, like, "Oh, I reckon Sakarochi will be done in maybe 5 or 6 chapters at most." Here we are, like 4 months later, still alive.
A whole new form too, man. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Still getting scenes in chapters when she's not part of the focus. Fucking Darkshine Garou chapter, somehow she still gets panels. Why?
Shit.
What if she does get another form though? Like she's getting beat up by the S class, and then oh no, you're gonna
Oh, wait,
power up
guys,
again?
Tank Sairochi. Like, fucking
Oh my
transformed into an
God.
M1 Abrams.
Uh oh. Oh no.
Becomes a fucking like becomes like a fucking transformer.
I wouldn't put it past this troll, bro. These guys are close.
Honestly, yeah, I could see it.
Tank Rochi.
But I did like the when Sairochi first like was weakened, I did like the octopus, like the animal thing. I didn't have a problem with that, but now we're gonna get trucks, we're gonna get tanks.
It's the drugs.
Yep.
I want fucking like when she's with, I want Gar to come out and like fucking Batista bomb her. Honestly,
I just want those T's back, bro.
Oh, okay.
Sairochi turns into a supercar, and we've got fucking Drive Knight turning into his
Following in a
Batmobile, and we're having street
motorcycle, like,
races.
Oh.
no. She gets a tank top. Is the thing.
Tank top Sairochi.
I like that.
Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for chapter 136 poll questions rating, where we asked you guys what you thought about the chapter 1 through 5 stars. Again, the majority of individuals, 50% out of 138 votes, voted 5 stars, and in second place was 4 stars with 40%. Make sure you guys tune in for the next poll question. There should have been a video that dropped already, I believe today. I'm not sure if we're gonna release this today or tomorrow, so check that out, the One Punch Man podcast clips. We have 4 or 5 channels that are now a part of the Grim Reaper network. A solo leveling channel, the podcast clips channel, and the main channel, and we'll be adding a reaction channel as well as a gaming channel. So stay tuned for those additions, so that you can get a variety of content at a bunch of different stops, and you'll be able to specify your desires and what you want to watch. So stay tuned. See y'all boys next time. Sorry for the hiccups. Yo ho!